What we're saying, guys, good morning. What a beautiful day it is. So today we're hoping that we're going to start stripping that engine and have a look at this, the cam follower sees and everything like that. I've got some good information off a lot of you, which is going to help hopefully a lot. But the first job I have to do is a 6x2 tractor unit with a brake wear warning. So hopefully it won't be pads, but I can 80% guarantee it's probably going to be pads because that's my luck. But we might have to put looms on it, like little short looms, but we'll see. So I'm going to have a look at that. We're going to get it back up to the workshop. We're going to have a look, see what we can find. So this day is going to be a quick one about the pads. I'm not going to go too much into it. It's more the engine stuff that we are going to hopefully go into today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're all keeping well. And if you haven't already, go and check out my last video that will show you exactly what I'm on about when it comes to the engine problem. Go and check that video out in my last video. If you haven't already, you can think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get going. So there is our brake wear warning I said to you about. I'm going to quickly show you. That white plug there is our brake wear warning loom. So all I'm going to do is unplug it, plug the loom in, and see if the light goes out or not. I'll do it on both sides because it's quite common for that loom breaking. So let's do that first and see if we can get that light out. So I did the offside, done the near side, and just took the light off at the shoulder. Right, play. So all I've done is made up a loom like that, and just took our light out. So this is the problem by the looks of it. I'm just going to plug it into the old loom where the wheel nut is, where the brake wear warning is, just to make sure it isn't actually on the pad. But hopefully there's our problem. So all I've done, just plugged it into the new loom there, just unclip it, cab tie it back up. So that's that. Let's go and check if it's still off. See if it's still off. There we have it. So it's obviously that loom. Before you even think about just replacing that loom, just check all the pads properly. Make sure that these all got good thickness on them, so they're all okay. Just check them first before you just go chucking looms on. You can get them looms quite readily available, the extension looms like that. Sometimes when they come up, they have like a, when you put them on lock to lock, they'll put the fault up then, or they might go off. So that's normally a good indication that one of them looms is faulty. So just to do that, get one of them looms, get a brake wear sensor, plug it in, make yourself a little loom like that and try it. But looks like we've sorted all that. Going to cab tie it back up and return it to the customer. So we're back on it now. I think first what we're going to do is we're going to strip the top bit off this electrical part and take it out, and I'm just going to inspect and check what we're actually going to need, because we don't want to be ordering thousands and thousands of pounds worth of stuff that it doesn't actually need. At least I said the tap is done, it's good. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this off. It looked like 10mm all the way around. Take this electrical part off there, disconnect the battery, and see if we can get this plastic part off first and have a look and see how much damage has really been done. One thing to realise about these, first time I've ever actually removed one, a lot of plugs, these have got to come off the injectors. So yeah, there's a lot of wiring. I'm probably just going to mark it up just in case. These are all the bolts that go around. Sort of, I think they're 11mm, something like 12mm. Take this out of here, I think that's bolted down there and there. But yeah, a lot of wiring and everything like that. I can imagine these are quite expensive. So let's get all the wires off the injectors. I'll tell you what size these are. I think they're 8mm, I guess. go. 8mm. So I'm going to get all these undone. Not with that one. Get all these injector wirings off, and then yeah, and then we'll have a better look. Right, so I'm just as new to this as you. This shield, which goes here, needs to come out because there are 2 mounting bolts there. So if I quickly undo them, 2 seconds. Yeah, so if I undo them, wouldn't be that size, would they? They're a similar idea to the rocker gasket where the bolts don't come out. So that make it looser. Bingo. So that's that out. Just going to put it on the catwalk. So now we can have a much better inspection of these. Yeah. That one. It's definitely seized. That one's took a beating. That has as well. And that definitely has there. What a mess. What a mess. We're going to have to definitely drain the oil for a start. Let's see if it's got a bolt, I'm not sure. Yeah, bit of a mess that. But we've got it off, and we might as well start stripping the rest. Okay, so what I've done is I've set the flywheel to TDC. And then there's some marks on the flywheel on the cam gears. If you look here, they should line up there. So if we check ours, 2 seconds. Oh god, getting old. So where's our little marks? There. And there. So they line up across like that. So we've got that lined up where it should be. So next thing, remove the rocker arms. So that'll be our next job. Yeah, there's no harm in asking and everything like that. If you're unsure on anything, get some advice and get some paperwork for it. You know, you'll be stupid if you're not 100% and want to check it than you are if you fuck it up. So always ask. Right, so we're going to remove the rocker arm bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same here as well. So just going to remove them evenly, so we don't put too much pressure on one side compared to the other. Let's get that off, and then we'll have a look at it. So this is the first part of the inlet cam off. It wasn't too bad to do, just took the bolts off evenly. Sticking the bolts. So yeah, there's our broken roller, which obviously is spinning now because it's not under tension. Spinning. That one's buggered as well. So yeah, let's look at taking the cam out now. So we're going to look at taking these off now. It looks like the similar sort of setup here. Split it like that. So I'm going to try that. Looks like we've got engine brake. It'll probably want adjusting. Don't know. Should be alright. We're going to crack on, get that undone, and then probably going to call it a day from there. And obviously inspect the cams. So we'll check these cam lobes quickly. Oh, easy. They don't look bad. No markings really. Yeah, we don't look too bad. We'll have a proper good inspection on it, but yeah, it's just that one there. So that's most of it stripped. I'm about to go home, so I'll end the video here. So that's part of the cams all stripped. Got the top half brick done. We need to take the cams out. I think we might get away with one. Maybe we have to put two in, I don't know. So that's most of it stripped. It's all timed where it needs to be, all marked up where it needs to be. Now it's just a case of inspecting everything and finding out what we actually probably need. But now it gives us a better idea. Now it's stripped off what we actually need. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is going to be like the second part to it. It'll get to a point where I will build it back up, we'll run it, we'll drive it, and then we'll know everything that's been done. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't seen it already, go and check out my last video on diagnosing what our knocking noise was and find out it was this. Go and check that video out, and plenty of other videos there you might enjoy as well. So if you haven't already, if you think about subscribing, I really appreciate it, and I hope I can catch you all in the next video.